Hi, my name is Kathren Froeba, and this is my persuasive speech. Religion and government, they just don't mix. What if someone you didn't know tried to tell you what to do? What if they tried to justify it by telling you that it was their religious freedom? You probably wouldn't like it. Religious freedom does not mean forcing one's views on others by passing laws to dictate their lives. Currently, people are fighting for their rights, and people are fighting against them, trying to suppress their rights. These people claim that it is their religious freedom. I am a woman living in America, and there are some law changes that are worrying me. Today I will discuss with you how Christian religions are trying to control the lives of others and why it is wrong. Christians are trying to make sure that same-sex marriage stays illegal, and they are also trying to reverse the changes made in the Roe v. Wade court case and are trying to take away women's rights to control their reproductive health. First, let's talk about marriage. Why should marriage be restricted only to heterosexual couples? Marriage is here defined by dictionary.com. Basically, it says that marriage is a bond between two people recognized in one of three facets, and it allows the partners the right to visit each other in jail and in the hospital. Religions shouldn't have a say in the lives of people who don't share their beliefs. Some Christians are trying to use their own definition of marriage to restrict the rights of others. Joshua Bauman, a Christian journalist, implies in his essay that same-sex marriage advocates are trying to redefine marriage. But marriage has been redefined many times before. It is general knowledge that arranged marriages used to be a normality, but today they are very rare and only happen in certain countries. People can also get married without having religion be a part of the process. Heterosexual atheists are also allowed to marry. According to journalist Austin Klein, they also have lower divorce rates than their Christian counterparts. Some might say that marriage is for reproductive purposes, but children are being born out of wedlock every day. We live in a society where 16 and Pregnant is a TV show, a popular TV show. To my knowledge, there are no laws banning having a child outside of marriage. There are also heterosexual couples that cannot biologically reproduce on their own who can get married. Joshua Bauman argues that men and women are better for each other because they have different weaknesses, different abilities, different fears, and different needs. And by combining them, create a stronger marriage. Whereas with heterosexual couples, they tend to have the same weaknesses and abilities, and the redefinition of marriage would only amplify their weaknesses. This is a generalization because not every couple works based off the fact that they are opposite. Going by this logic, any man and any woman would be able to work together in a committed relationship and last in a marriage. But this is not true. And now we will move on to reproductive health. Recently, the Supreme Court ruled that any company can deny a woman employee health insurance coverage for birth control. First of all, women's reproductive rights should not be regulated based off of the religious views of our government officials and our employers. Second of all, taking birth control pills are not just a lifestyle choice. It's used as treatment for medical conditions such as endometriosis. Endometriosis is caused by tissue that is usually only found inside of the uterus, forming in other places inside the body. This causes extreme pain and can even cause infertility. Birth control pills are used to regulate hormones in order to control endometriosis. Denying a woman the right to oral contraceptives is denying her the right to medicine, which is a valid treatment for an actual medical condition. As BBC News says, we should regard a woman as a person and not just as a container for a fetus. Yes, we can carry and give birth to live young, but that is not all that we are here for. In the Supreme Court trial, Roe v. Wade, Sarah Weddington was quoted saying, "A pregnancy to a woman is perhaps one of the most determinative aspects of her life. It disrupts her body, it disrupts her education, it disrupts her employment, and it often disrupts her entire life. Men are not bound by the same restrictions due to their lack of childbearing organs." In conclusion, certain religions should not have an effect on the laws regarding marriage and women's reproductive health. These laws that affect the entire population should not be dictated by the religious views of a certain group. Gay marriage does not harm heterosexual marriages, and everyone deserves the right to proper medical care. We are lucky enough to live in a country with freedom of religion. However, this does not cover repressing the rights of all people based off of the religious views of just a few. Thank you.
Yay!
That's it.